I've noticed how you enjoy coming to Chattogram, besides Dhaka, of course.
A lot of Sri Lankans, and very similar the weather in Chittagong, or beg your pardon, Chattogram, to Sri Lanka. Add to that, a Sri Lankan chef in the hotel makes it even better, and more like homecoming for me. And this is a lovely encouraging delivery again by Tajul Islam. It curved a little bit into the right hand, turn and bounce, and Nicholas Welch nicely left.
The previous one turned, this one sort of came back in. Well mixed up by Tajul, 1-1-3 for 2. Conditions are hot and humid still. Fair bit of batting to follow. And the captain, Craig Irvin. Adavere. Tiga. It's his opportunity in the second test match of the Dutch Bangla Bank series. Wesley Matavere has a lot of potential, of course. Very handy cricketer to hat and ball in hand. Bangladesh happy to operate spin from both ends. Very different kinds of bowlers. Taijul and Naeem, of course. Runs. Easily come back for 2.
Beautifully bowled again by Naeem. Some hint of turn and going away. Now, Sean Williams have been in the international fray for a very long time. He has been a player against spinners, especially left-arm spinners. He's a very good player playing that slog sweep. Take a look at where deep square leg is. That's Mushikur Rahim. That's right in the eye line of a deep mid-wicket fielder. Knowing Sean Williams for a long time, that's his scoring area, playing the sweep shot. And the fielder at square leg is not behind square, it's front of square, teasing with the batsman. Even in the first test match, Sean Williams a couple of times went over mid-wicket. And Shanto, I think he has done his homework well. He's kept the deep mid-wicket region quite open, asking Sean Williams, if you want to go against the turn, go for it, get the top edge. Good thinking. I like the way Shanto is thinking here. Keeping a short mid-wicket open as well in case Sean Williams wants to play against the turn and get the top edge where extra cover and the bowler itself comes to play.
Superbly pointed out. Parviz Maharouf, absolutely on point. Oh yeah, fair bit of turn, well bowled by Naeem. Just to add on to that, he fell prey to Miraz on both occasions in the Sylhet Test. The off spinners will fancy their chance against him.
100%. And that's why one reason tactically Bangladesh are playing 2 right-arm off spinners, because there's Irvin as well as Sean Williams in the middle order. Both are left-handers. Testing over comes to an end. 115 for 2.
A very important partnership between Welch and Williams. Nicholas Welch in 44. Could have been a few hiccups, through run-outs, but not to be. Fortunate as far as that is concerned. Nigel does continue from the rocket end. Now, we did that analysis before, Mahabai, that just before and after the drinks break, there was a fair bit of discrepancy in terms of turn. Quite a bit of increase already on the first day. That's what's encouraging Shanto to keep up with the spinners, perhaps.
A vast difference between the two surfers up in Sylhet. As we spoke before, it was darker. When it comes to the turn, it's not much in the first couple of days, and then gradually ball did turn. Understandably, Bangladesh wanting as a home side, slightly slower pitch, which turns a bit. Session 2, it's almost the same, probably a bit more brighter in colour. Still good for batting. Welch and Sean Williams showing how to bat in conditions which not every ball turns, one or two. With a solid in defence, and trusting your defence as runs to be made. Others have to be working hard for their own runs, and grinding it out, as they say.
He's varying it up. Is Nigel mixing the pace up? But yeah, partnership now, 43 of 123, and the number of balls column does indicate that they are grinding it out.
And also this session, 10.5 overs, only 26 runs been given away. That's a story where the bowling is good and the batting, defence even better. Maiden over comes to end, 115 for 2.
And now the prime partnership between the two wickets that have fell. 43 unbeaten. Nick Welch and Sean Williams. They are doing the hard work, and that is what exactly what it requires.
Just on the run rate, from now, I think this is the lowest Zimbabwe have maintained, especially bowling after lunch have been spot on. Bowling to their field. Shot, here comes the mid-wicket slog sweep. This occasion is front of square. Not for long, you can keep Sean Williams quiet. It's itching for a while, out comes and brings up a boundary, almost mid-wicket, than mid-on.
On this occasion, Naeem gave it some air, pitched it up, slowed it down a bit, trying to tempt Sean Williams, and his eyes lit up. Took the opportunity, yep, along the mid-wicket lines, more along the cow corner region.
Just quietly, Mushikur Rahim moved a little bit towards mid-wicket. Just quietly. That's his strength, Sean Williams. Not a bad delivery at all by Naeem Hasan. I thought it was in the right area. This ball was turning slightly away from the left-hander. Just a good shot. As they say, Shabnoy, bread and butter for Sean Williams.
Then he goes back to the defense. For the ones asking, when do you play your shots in a game of test cricket? When the bowlers are on top, you wait for the right time, just like that.
That's been a good comeback in the last 3 deliveries by Naeem. Just pulling the length back ever so slightly. Sean Williams, usually a free-flowing player, as well as Nicholas Welch. Both of them have been asked to work even harder. With Taijul Islam and Naeem to their field and a tight line and length.
Throws it down slightly, played it late, and beats the fielder at point. Will get another boundary. It's a Nexus Pay 4 that brings up the 50-run stand between these two. Couple of boundaries in the previous over. Make sure that Nicholas Welch and Sean Williams got over the 50 mark in terms of partnerships. The crucial one, the very crucial stage.
Indeed crucial. Wasn't that short, the last delivery? Hallmark of a good player is making use of the cow point fielder. Valiant attempt. He was not going to get there. Brings up the 50 partnership between the left and right hand. Chanto sensing that nothing's been happening in the last hour or so, or just under hour or so, making a change, changing the pace of the game with Hassan Mahmood, who had a good, decent first spell of 5 overs, just given away 7 runs into the attack. Confirmation, 130 deliveries. They've been worked hard for this knock of the partnership. Purely, in all honesty, they've been in control, both of the Zimbabwean batters. From the Rocket end, Hassan Mahmood replaces Taijul Islam with 2 sweeps. Senegali attacking.
Oh, ho, ho. In between the legs, bit of an inside edge. It came back in quite sharply, could have gone anywhere.
Slightly late to that stroke. Nicholas Welch, inside edge to the inner thigh pad. No damage done in the end. This is what, even in the first spell, Hassan Mahmood did. Finding that in-between length becomes even more crucial when there's no lateral movement to hit the particular length on a consistent basis.
It wasn't too far away from the off stump, but it's a good quality attribute to have, that a batter knows where the off stump is.
Yeah, impressive so far. Nice channel just outside the off stump, and more importantly, because Welch knew where his off stump were, just letting it go, leaving on length than more than line.
Good cricket all around. First from the bowler, then the batter. Been the most economical, Hassan Mahmood. As far as matchups are concerned, he did get the better of Nicholas Welch in the first innings in Sylhet. That might have worked in Shanto's head as well.
Oh, that was a Jaffa. Reach outside the yaw stump, nick back, found the gap between the bat and the pad. Conditions are very different from Sylhet. Slips and a gully waiting for that outside edge. A couple of deliveries before it kept a little low. Something that we need to keep an eye on as we go deep into this game. The bounce, how consistent it is. A lot of talk about the turn from the first test to the second. It was the first test, the first day in fact, only 2.4, 2.3. This is this game, first 2 hours. degree of turn much more. Look at the last delivery, 6.5. It will take a little adjustment from the batters, especially when you are used to a pace and bounce, not much turn up in Sylhet. All of a sudden you come to Chattogram, it was turning from the first over itself. So technically, mentally, got to be able to adjust. Straight away, that's the challenge the Zimbabweans are fighting it through in the middle. Vast difference so far. On the day one, remember, it's just not even the end of the tea session. We just for hour and 10 minutes away. Already we've seen plenty of deliveries turning, and the average is 3.5. On the second day, third day, I think the spinners will be licking their lips and wanting the ball every over into their hand.
Made it over. 1, 2, 3 for 2.